You guys can hear me now. I know you can hear me now. Come on. Somebody tell me that you can hear me. Just give me a heads up quickly. That'd be great. Sorry about it. This morning's a little bit chaotic again. Typical. I actually thought the game was starting later. It was advertised to be starting later. Is the sound on now? That'd be good. Well, let me take it out myself. There, the sound is on. Great. All right. Great try there by the Scots. Just waiting to get everything up and running. But what I can do for you guys is put the lineups on the side there. You've got that already. Hit the clock. What are we on? 12 minutes already. So there we go. And the score is 1-2. There you go. Getting there. I'm getting there this morning. Officially, the game should have only started at 10 o'clock in the morning. So this is not good news for me. It is now actually 12. There you go. So let's get this going. Here we go. But now the Samoans are on the attack, and let's hope my Uzas there from Samoa can do a lot better, man. Advantage. Well done to Samoa. I'm going to put that there. Don't need to see myself. That's all right. 14 minutes into this one. Let me just see how my clock is compared to the game clock. But I hope you guys are all doing well this morning. How are all my Uzas doing there in Samoa? Nice crowd there. Looks good. Samoa in white. Come on, guys. Come on. There you go. Marnus is in the house. Ronnie's in the house. 20 people have voted. Sorry about this delay, but can somebody, this is really getting me crazy because of what I'm going to do now. Line out here for the Samoans. Come on, put some points into these bloody Scots. And they lose the line out. Ay. I mean, everywhere they said the game starts at 10:05 in the morning, and it obviously started at 1:45 or at 1:30. But I should have checked because I saw Kiwi Lads was going to come on early as well. I should have been up and running, man. But it is what it is, yeah. But it's 12-0 for the Scots. Let me just quickly give you some match info. Tell you that who scored, who hasn't scored. So the tries were scored by Ewan Ashman and Rory Hutchinson. Conversion was done by Fergus Burke. Yep, so there you go. That information is out there. You can see the teams on the side. Maybe I saved myself some embarrassment this morning, and I didn't have to run through the squads because those Samoan names are not so easy. Yep, so now what I still got to do is I got to put the chat up on the side so that I can see it this morning, which would be good. I have it on my phone at the moment. So, there you go. So, it's going to be scrum here for the Scots. Look, the Scots need this win. Huh? They need this win after not the greatest performance last week to Fiji. I just want to just check that out. I think I had that from yesterday still. Chisholm. There you go. There you go. Penalty advantage to Scotland here. Here they go. Oh, nice ball movement by the Scots. Got to give it to them. Great ball movement by the Scots. The boys, he's fast for... Oh, well intercepted here by the Samoans. Now they're back on the attack. Advantage to them. It's on the halfway line. You know they're going to run it. They don't do no kicking there in Samoa. They love their running rugby. Fantastic. Ah, nice move. I got to check out some of the names here. That was a good move there from Duncan Paiua. Yeah, so I can put my sound. I did put my sound off. Oh, what a collision! Ref's going to be looking at that one. That could be head to head. I think that could be the TMO could be looking at that. I think it was head to head, but I think it was a good stop there by Stanford McDowell. Is it head to head? Let me have a look. Here we go. Here we go. This should. No, that's all right. Good tackle there. Don't worry. And the tackle was actually made by Ferguson Burke. So yeah. But tell me, guys, how you guys doing? I will do the Bournemouth against Liverpool opening game on the 14th of August. 15th of August. I will do that one just for you, Marnus. I will do the opening game of the Premier League season. I promise you that. So, of course, we will honour the champions, and I will be doing that game. Don't worry. Not like the little kid there from the Terminator said, no problemo. Wasn't that guy, my wife loved that boy in that film. Wasn't he an annoying little bastard, hey? He played a few good movies afterwards. Didn't he play in American History X afterwards? Come on, Samoa. Don't let us down here this morning. Show the Scots what you made of, boys. I even put out my best translator there for the rugby. I even greeted all you Samoans this morning in Samoan. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. That's not me paging through stuff. Don't worry. That's my wife paging through newspapers. But you must probably can't hear it. Only I can hear it. So don't worry. And hey, did you see now, Marnus, Man United, now we want Seska. I mean, where do we get all this money from all of a sudden? Good question, huh? So, just a little injury break there. I will update the clock. I will update everything ASAP. There you go. So, I do believe in the Samoans this morning. I do believe in the Samoans. I think they're going to be sensational. I think they're going to win this game, even though they are down 12-0. I wouldn't count them out. Want to say thanks to the Gypsy King for renewing his membership. Yes, guys, you can become member of the channel. That is fantastic. Thanks a lot, Gypsy King. Don't forget, I did say I would. Tomorrow's the big membership gifting day on the rugby. So we'll check that out. There we go. So I got all my stuff together this morning. I think I should do it this way around. It's a lot better. There you go. So there was a how do you say, there was a break in play. So I'm going to just adjust the clock. It is there we go. Scots back on the attack again. Yeah, we've got to be careful. We've got to be careful. What's going on this morning? Come on. Yeah, well done. The Samoans get the ball back. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Knocks it forward. They're always very expansive. The how do you say? The Samoans, they don't bugger around, you know. It's not like they're gonna yeah, come on. That's a forward pass from the Scots. Whoa, the Samoans get lucky with good tackling there. So this afternoon is the DEFCON Rugby show. Then tomorrow morning is the Daily Sports Update show. Then New Zealand, France, then Australia Lions, Box versus Georgia, and then the box. The baby box. You've got it, Marnus. You have got it, my friend. Damn, I don't even have to say all these things. Just read Marnus's chat there. He will update you on everything happening in the channel. Marnus, we have to employ you on the channel soon. Yes, big sports day tomorrow. Big sports day tomorrow. Unbelievable. Like 16 or 17 hours live, non-stop. Me and Vern are going to be knackered in the evening. And don't forget the boxing tomorrow evening. The boxing tomorrow evening is going to be massive as well. So let me just quickly. Come on, Samoa, man. Up your game here. It's been 21 minutes and you're letting these mongrels here from Scotland take total advantage of you. Get him out of bounds. Get him out of bounds. Scots back up to the 22 of the Samoans. Scotland look impressive. They look like they want to do something today. Another penalty to the Scots. Samoa. Where are all my Samoan friends? You guys are letting me down this morning. 3 penalties already conceded by the Samoans to the one of the Scots. Don't forget, as Marnus has mentioned in the chat, there will be our DEFCON rugby show this afternoon where we'll update you on everything rugby. We'll be talking about the upcoming games, New Zealand, France, the Lions against the Wallabies, South Africa against Georgia. Of course, we'll be talking about the under-20 World Cup rugby final between this young Springboks and the young All Blacks. It's going to be exciting. Oh, what a steal. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. Yes, Samoa on the way. Go. Hatlaputi. Go. Go. Yes. Oh, they're right. Just run out of gas there. Well done. And the crowd are up for it. That's exactly what we wanted to hear. Beautiful. Samoan fans dancing in the stands. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Who was that? That was, I gotta quickly run through those names for you. That was Duncan Pau, and I think it was Tuatama. Line out here to the Samoans. Nice catch of the ball there by Samuel Slade. Let's go. Let's push these Scots now. Let's make it an interesting game. That's what we want this early in the morning. And Samoa get it through the back line. Beautiful pass out there to Henry Tafu. He makes a few yards, but the Scottish defense is relentless. Scrum off with the ball. That's Melani Matafau. Brian the Bear in this morning. Vic, looking good as always, bud. Not a day past 29 years old. Listen here. Listen here. Never bullshit a bullshitter. If I look like 29, you know, not even my wife thinks I look like 29. Come on. Come on, Brian. But good try there. Good try. I would have been happy if you said 39. Even 49 would still be in my books, you know. But thanks for the compliment. How's things going? How's the sauce business going? Everybody out there, listen here, you guys. Brian and his dad have opened up a hot sauce business down there in South Africa. We're waiting for the first sauces to come out, and then we're going to push that sauce business on this channel. We're going to make it the greatest sauce in the world, or as Donald will say, fantastic. I'm looking forward to those sauces, man. I'm going to have to buy some creams because my ass is going to burn. I know that. And what is that sauce called again? Ex-wife. It burns you twice. Beautiful name. And if they come up with different sauces, maybe we can have competitions here on the channel for you guys to come up with the best names for sauces. But the ex-wife, I think, is a good one. It's a very good one. Brian, are you joining us this afternoon for the DEFCON rugby show? And then, of course, tomorrow, the big rugby day. We got what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rugby games tomorrow. It's going to be epic, man. And the big one for us South Africans, it's got to be the Young Box against the All Blacks. Yes, we will be live with Hamish after the U20 rugby final. We're going to do a little review of that. Let's hope us South Africans can banter the New Zealander. Otherwise, we're going to have to sit there and take it from Hamish. But I'm very confident and I'm very positive in the Young Box. You know, like I said, we did go down to Italy to watch the opening game of that World Cup, Junior World Cup, when the Box thrashed the Australians. And we did get to speak to some of those young men. What a group of young men, so polite and so nice and, you know, humble. Not like me and Vern, we were not that humble. We thought, we said they were going to hammer them. They said they just want to win. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. But hey, can't count out the New Zealanders, very clinical team as well. But now we need Samoa to be clinical here, man. We need Samoa to be clinical here. Still 65% of you believe in Samoa. I like that. I like the confidence. It's much needed. The next time there's a break in the game, I'll run down the two teams quickly because I didn't do that at the beginning because I kind of didn't have that time. So here we go. So Scotland back on the attack. A little more going here on the halfway line. Eddie's in the house as well. Good morning, Eddie. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Ah, the bloody Scots are on the run again. Oh, what a good tackle there. What a phenomenal tackle there from Tomasi Alesio. He basically saved the try. They pushed the Scotsman. I think it was Kyle Steyn that he pushed out, if I'm right. Let's have a look. No, not Kyle Steyn. Who's that? Oh, it was the fly half. Ferguson Burke, or the Fergus Burke. Good line out here by the Samoans. Long line out. Talini Siu gets the ball. Melani Matafau will kick the ball over the top for a little bit of relief. Does he find touch? He does find touch. Around about, and not as far as he wants. Is that, who's injured there? Aaron Reid looks to be injured there for the Scots. Is the ref going to stop play now? Not stopping play, because if he was, I was going to run down those teams and make a fool out of myself, trying to pronounce all these Samoan names. We do have a breaking in the game. Some injury breaks coming up here. So let's first go through the visitors. That should be quite easy. Starting lineup for the Scots: Rory Sutherland at 1, Ethan Ashman at 2, Elliot Miller-Mills at 3, Greg O'Brien 4, Grant Quilkus at 5, Andy Christie at 6, Rory Darsh at 7, Matt Ferguson at 8, Jamie Dobby at 9, Ferguson Burke at 10, Aaron Reid at 11, Stafford McDowell at 12, Rory Hutchinson at 13, Kyle Steyn at 14, and Kyle Rowe at 15. Samoa 15, Scotland 35. I hope you're wrong about that. I'll get into the Samoan team the minute the next break comes up. So the Scots back pushing. Nice maul going on here. Even Ewan Ashman got the ball. He's waiting. Looks like Jamie Dobby just waiting to take it out. He does get it to the back line. McDowell doing well there. Maybe my sound maybe a little bit too loud there. Not that I get a copyright infringement here, you know. Vic doesn't do Guantanamo Bay well, or some gulag in Russia. Not for me, you know. If I want my ass to burn, I'll get some hot sauce from Brian the Bear. Dakalo, the Dark Knight. Samoa struggling. You are right. Dark Knight, Dak Knight. You are right. So I think the Scots will take the 3 points now. No, they want a scrum. They want a scrum. I would have taken the 3 points, put 15 points on the board. Samoan fans still very upbeat. Do they know something we don't about the second half? You know, this game has a lot of implications also on the Rugby World Cup standings. Just quickly bring that up. There you go. Because Scotland at the moment, I'll tell you now, with a win today, Scotland can leapfrog Argentina and Australia and get into the top 6. Don't know how that works. How the hell can Scotland get into the top 6? A loss today and they could fall all the way down below Italy. So it's quite a lot on the line for the Scots concerning the world rugby standings. Lily, hello, I have a question. All the sources I've checked have told me that the kickoff was at... Listen here, Lily, you're not the only one. Lily, you are not the only one. Try, let me just get that try there for the Scots quickly. So it is 17. Lily, you are correct. That really pissed me off this morning. I was ready. I set everything up to go live at 10:15. All the channels, every sport, everywhere said the game would start at 10:05. And it started earlier. So yeah, had to scramble a little bit this morning. But hey, listen here, we're live now. That's the most important thing. Try was scored by Aaron Reed. So he should make the kick here. Mr. Burke is kicking the ball. I will give him the 2 points because I cannot see him not making this kick. And that'll be 19-0 to Scotland. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I didn't. Well, what do I know about rugby? He misses the kick, man. He misses the kick. So it is 17-0. I do feel that the Scots have got to score. The Samoans have got to score before halftime. So, man from Sale didn't make the kick. It sailed past, no pun intended there. 42 votes in already. 60% still believe in the Samoans. I like your optimism, boys. It's a nice crowd out there. Kickoff. Oh, he slips. Samoans straight on him. What the Samoans need now is a try just to, to get a little bit of enthusiasm about the Scots are running the ball. The Scots are playing like they're bloody Fiji or Samoa. Scots still moving the ball through their back line, giving it to some of the big boys there. Ooh, Greg O'Brien. So, let's see. Scottish playing well today. They are playing very well today. What? Cest is same as Sast for now. Cest is same. You lost me there. Must be some young man's language again, I don't know all this internet talk and all these WhatsApp shortening words. You got to help me out there, Dark Knight. I call you Dark Knight, but you write your name as Dark Knight. So now Samoa's got the ball. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Do something. Nice little drive there for Talina Sia. Alala Tua also puts his head down and does well. Nice big up and under, giving well taken by number 15 for the Scots. That is Kyle Rowe. World Rugby banned South African tactics. Okay, I'll get it. Well, we'll get into that in the DEFCON show later this afternoon. Haven't prepared that show yet, so I haven't checked out all the news outlets. So which one did they ban? Both of them. You can't lift or let me know. Yanre, come on Samoa. Vern Issel's also on there. Vern, it's your last day at work before holiday. You should be working, son. He means that Central European time is the same as South African time for now. Yes, it is. It is. Thanks, Dark Knight. Yes. We're all on the same level at the moment. Because you guys never change time and we do. We do the winter and the summer thing. So one time we are an hour behind you, and one time we're on the same time. Yeah. So it's not that bad. For you guys, it becomes a little bit late when it's like the Champions League and stuff like that, because it starts here at 9 o'clock, and at you guys it starts at 10 o'clock. No, not working. I thought, well, what's new, Vern? What's new? Kickoff and restarts. Kickoff and restarts. Okay. That's okay. I think Rassi just did that to piss them off. Don't think that was ever going to be a tactic to. But I do think that in-game line-out lift is quite efficient. Scots back on the attack. If Scots score, yeah, this could get ugly. Oh, Steyn scores. Kyle Steyn. Another try here for the Scots. Damn it, they are prima nocting the Samoans this morning. This is not good. 22-0. Is Samoa this week? I wouldn't have thought Samoa was this week. I just want to check if it was a forward pass somewhere. That one's not forward. That one could be forward. That could be coming back. Italy complained. Yeah, that Italy should make a formal complaint to the World Rugby why they so crap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. There you go. You heard it from Vern. You heard it from Vern. They're not even looking at it. They're not even looking if it was a forward pass, which I thought it was. But no. Can Mr. Burke make a better kick than he did last time? Here we go. Up. What does the flag say from the refs? And he misses it again. He's not taking Finn Russell's place anytime soon. Scotland playing very well this morning. So, kick-off from the Samoans again, 3 minutes to half-time. Yeah, Samoans not doing well at all, boys. Not doing well at all. So, over the top by the Scots. Good catch there by the young Samoan there. Just can't get his name and number at the moment. But Samoa needs to score by half-time. You don't want to be blank going in the first half, 22-0. Another big up and under from the Samoans. Their kicks are just a little bit too far. They don't give the players enough time to put pressure on the Scots. And another good from Kyle Rowe. Good catch. So it's going to be a line out here for the Samoans. Burke and Steyn and Kyle Rowe doing well there. Valentino, hi guys, what's up with the Samoan? With Samoa, not a lot at the moment. You know, the crowd is up for it. A lot of enthusiasm in the stadium, but the players, yeah. But you know that they got heart, these Samoan boys, and they will not give up. I guarantee you that. If I've learned anything from watching the Moana Pacifica and Fiji and Drua and the boys from the islands have got passion and they're not going to give up. Nice work here by Talani Sia. Again, they go over the top. And again, the kick is too long. There's no chance for the Samoan players to put any pressure on the Scots. Ref telling the scrum half here to use it. Jamie Dobby. And again, the Scots running the ball very well. I think he was out of bounds before he gave the pass, so let's have a look. I think Hutchinson was out of bounds. Now, Scotland's playing fantastically well tonight. You've got to give it to Scots. We do hammer them a lot, but hey, Scottish team on the money this afternoon or this evening. Let me just adjust my clock. I'm 6 seconds behind. There we go. And again, this beautiful ball movement by the Scots once again. Why did you kick the ball, son? It would have been your ball. Samoa's making a little bit of how do you say, stupid errors at the moment. Bad decisions. That's costing them. Don't forget on Tuesday, the Lions on Tuesday take like this rebel team. I think it's going to be interesting to see who plays there. So time is stopped. For Hutchinson, the man injured. So it is half time. What did the Scots do here? Yeah, Fiji's the top team in the Pacific now. Yeah, look. And the Scots are missing. And the Scots are missing their big boys that are all with the Lions. About 5 or 6, 6 or 7 Scots at the Lions. So, yeah. But don't get me started, because if Lawrence was in here, he'd be talking about Scotland becoming rugby world champion. Penalty to the Fijians, to the Samoans, and they run it. They have to. They got to do something. I mean, ideally, what you want to do here is at least put some points on the board. So, Samoa, well into added time here in the first half. Here they go. Well done, well done. Samoa trying to do something here. Come on, batter them a little bit. Bad pass. Well recovered there, well recovered there. That was Duncan Paiaua. Come on. Long way to go here for the Samoans. They're only just over the halfway line. Good defense from the Scots. Yeah, Scots definitely just going to try and prevent them from scoring anything. Yeah, that's a nice offload. That's looking good. Up to the 10-meter line. Now the Samoans are making some meterage. That is, only goes out of bounds, and it is half time. So we have the first half in the books. Impressive first half by the Scots, 22-0. I mean, you cannot say a lot. This first half went quickly, yeah, because I missed the first 10 minutes, because all official TV channels and everything said that the game was going to start at 10:05. Lily B, you were in there, and you said exactly the same. So let me just put that sound a little bit softer there. Vic, are you watching the United stand as you are a United fan and watch Goldberg ranting every morning? Yeah, I do watch the United stand for a little bit of information. I mean, you got to get your information from all the channels, and they're very well netted. But I got to say, at the moment, I'm not that. I don't know. I don't want to criticize Mark. I mean, he is the gold standard of football YouTube channels and stuff like that. But you just can't be ranting all the time. And all they always talk about is, we got to sign, we got to sign, we got to sign. We've signed in the last 3 years, we've signed 20 players. Had Liverpool signed 20 players, they win the league. You know, either we've had bad signings, but we can't change the team every 2 seasons. You can't we never get rid of the deadwood. Our team is totally blown up. I mean, the only good thing is we do not have Europe good. No, it's not good for the club. But we don't have Europe, so the squad doesn't have to be that big. I'm a believer. I don't think we need to buy that many players. I would like to see a new goalkeeper. But I don't think, you know. I mean, Marnus, we can talk about that. We can talk about that when I do my football show. But I do think, I like the defenders we have. I think we need a new goalkeeper. Stick with the defenders we have. You've got Martinez and De Ligt and Misraoui and Dallo, and I like all of them. Even the young kid, Yoros, I think will be all right there. The midfield, I like Ugarte. You got Bruno. I think Mason Mount still, there's a good player still somewhere there with Mason Mount. But we'll see what happens, you know. You know what the good thing is? On every sports season, if it's rugby, if it's cricket, if it's football, if it's American football, basketball, you know what the good thing is? When the season starts, it doesn't matter where your team was last year, you all started number one in the league. Everybody starts on 0 points. So everybody's on top of the table day one. And at the moment, your Liverpool have got the same amount of points as Manchester United in the Premier League. 0. Arsenal doesn't have more, City doesn't have more, so we're all on the same amount of points. And that's always a good thing when you get into the beginning of the season. The beginning of the season is always nice because you still have hope. And then 5 games in, you know your team's terrible. Or you know your team's going to vie for the championships. So let me get the clock ready for the second half. Then I'm going to run through the how do you say, there you go. Reset. So that should be good. There you go. So we can reset that afterwards. We'll check. There you go. Everything's done. So let me go through that starting lineup here from the Samoans, because I didn't do their starting lineup. In the summer of 2023-24 season was the best chance for Man U to buy quality players because they got Champions League football and they bought Mason Mount and Hoyland. He said, look, I don't think Hoyland's a bad player. I don't think Mason Mount was a fantastic player at Chelsea. I don't think they're bad players. Sometimes you don't fit the system. Hoyland's a young player. I don't think the service was great for him this season or last season. So we'll see what happens. Let me have a drink quickly. Mie Akazi, Donny Brasco, Mie Akazi. You got to explain that. Listen here. I did put something out in Samoan at the beginning, but I can't speak Samoan. So you got to kind of let me know what you're talking about, Donny Brasco. I like your photo there. Yes. You're part of the crime family, I see. So for all the Samoans out there, it's time for you to... oh, my eye's killing me this morning. For all you Samoans out there, it's time for you to get your stomach muscles ready, because Vic is going to run down the Samoan team and make a fool out of himself with those beautiful Samoan names. All right, so I'm going to have to do this now. So let me get it out there. All right, so here we go. We are going to officially we're going to do the Samoan team. Okay, so they started at number 1 with Aki Saiuli. At number 2, Peter Anaya Azu. At number 3, Michael Alalatau. At number 4 was Ben Nini. At number 5, Samuel Slade. Number 6, Theo McFarlane. At number 7, Jonah Moau. At number 8, Talina Su. At number 9, Melani Matafau. At number 10, Jacob Umaga. At number 11, Tomazi Alessio. At number 12, Henry Taiafu. At number 13, Duncan Paia'au. At number 14, Tuna Taiotama. And at number 15, what a name, Lateral Smiley Kiong. So yeah, there you go. That's your Samoan team out there. I hope you guys are all finished laughing, because my pronunciation of your teams is crap. I'll be honest about that. And yeah, so we're just waiting for the second half to start. Let's hope they don't start early or anything like that. But look, good tries here from the Scots. They're just showing the Carl Steyn try there in the 36th minute. Samoa, not quite at it this morning. 56 votes in, and 54% still believe in Samoa. Okay, all right. I'm still hopeful. Yeah, look, the Scots dominated. You got to give it to Scotland. They have dominated the first half. I didn't think it would go this way. I actually thought that Samoa would be a lot stronger. But listen here, 40 minutes to go. Plenty of rugby still to be played. And we'll see what happens. I hope you guys all got something to drink and eat for the second half. I got my tea here. Then let me do some stuff here. Get some informations out there. We are. Got to add something for you guys just to check this out. There we go. We'll add in an image, 1 second. Got to go fetch it, you know. This morning has been a little bit of a up and down. There we go. There you go. Coming up on the screen now. Later this morning, or later this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Don't forget the DEFCON Rugby Show. Fort Mark, how are you doing? Good morning. The DEFCON Rugby Show, we'll be talking about the All Blacks and the French, because we haven't mentioned this week on the show. Obviously, we'll get into the Lions and the Wallabies, talk about South Africa, Georgia. Obviously, must talk about the under-20 final as well. Then World Rugby banning some of the Springbok tactics. You know, Rusty will come up with something else. Some injuries to some boys from the New Zealand squad. I can tell you that Rico Iana is out for tomorrow's match against the French. You good, Fort Mark? That's fantastic. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, that'll be coming up later today. That's in 7 hours time. 7 hours to go for that show to start. We'll be live for that. Vern will be joining me, so that's going to be quite cool. But listen here, don't forget, guys, you can email us at vicandvernsportschat@gmail.com. It should be running at the bottom of the screen eventually on the latest ticker there that runs at the bottom. You know, send us an email, tell us what you're thinking, any rugby questions that you would like us to answer during the show, or any rugby issues that you might want to have talking about. Put it out there, put it out on the show. We are working on something that's going to be really cool in future. On every Rugby DEFCON show, we're going to try to bring in a guest. I know we want to start with Hamish from Kiwi Lads, because we do owe him that. Because he's been sensational helping us out here on the channel. You know, with his help, we've gone a long way. But we want, you know, especially our members like Fort Mark and Janre, and then we'll send you a link to your phone or to your laptop or to your computer where you can put your camera on, and we'll put you in the corner, and you can ask us live questions and stuff like that. So that should be a lot of fun in the future. That's kind of what we're aiming for. Make the channel very, interactive with our fans. That'd be great, man. Because the channel is only as good as all the members, and you guys are fantastic, man. We're up to 72,263 subs. So we're at 72,000 already. Shout out to all of you, man. Hamish will be a great, great guest. Yeah, man, we've been on Hamish's show now twice. We're going to be on his show tomorrow again, after the Junior World Cup final. Hamish that man has got so much bloody knowledge, it's unbelievable. Love his channel. I'm a member of his channel. I've subscribed to his channel. So yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers out there, they're always fighting each other and stuff like that. There's no fight here, man. Everybody has a space. Everybody does the best that they can, and Hamish does phenomenally well. He does phenomenally well. So, he's live at the same time as we are, but no stress. You can bounce between the two of us, And if anybody goes over to Hamish or has been there, tell him Vic says hi, and have a good stream, huh? So we're just waiting for that second half to come, but like I said, don't forget our DEFCON Rugby show later. That is coming up at 5 o'clock Central European time. I know for you boys on the islands there and in New Zealand, that is like about 2 o'clock in the morning, or what is it? 17. Oh yeah, it's about a little bit after midnight for most of you, so not that easy. Who sent me a mail? Vern, the rugby chat. What is Vern talking about? South Africa, Georgia. They're putting in their tips already. I like that. There you go. And if my nephews are watching, they are in Japan at the moment on holiday. Konnichiwa, and have a great trip. They're in one of those fast trains today, though, what they call it, the Shinkansen. They sent me a picture of the thing over 300. I think that train does like something like 500. I don't know how, it should be interesting. Don't worry. No one can see you. Don't worry. No one can see you. I've got a thing over the. My wife is trying to stay out the camera in the background because it's got a mirror up top there, but I've covered the mirror up, so don't worry. All is good. I mean, she should actually come on the show, as beautiful as she is. She would most probably get me a lot more likes and subscriptions. Maybe we put her face on there and my voice because she wouldn't want to talk too much, but it would upgrade the show. It would upgrade the show. So we're just waiting for that second half to start now. Scott's still in the changing rooms. Let's have a little listen here what the Taya Lavia, assistant coach of Manu Samoa. They call themselves Manu Samoa. Okay, I'm learning stuff.
The coaching group, what do you think you need to change on attack?
A breakdown, first and foremost.
So he's complaining the breakdown wasn't good. I like that.
Talk us through the kicking tactic.
Yeah, we sort of previewed that through the week.
Yeah, talking about the kicking tactics and stuff like that. Yeah, look, what can the Samoans come up with in the second half? A good start is going to be somebody's doing something, I don't know. A good start is going to be important. Let's put it that way. A good start is going to be important for the Samoans. But the crowd is still up for it, I just like the Samoan people. They seem to be a happy nation of people, So we'll see what happens in the second half. Just going to check that out. There you go. That's fantastic. There you go. Any Samoans out there? Tell me, what do you think about your team today? Let me know, man. Let you know. Is that the Queen of Samoa there? Oh, some nice ladies out there dancing. So the Scots first team back on the field. Uzo there. Vern's in the chat this morning. That's when you work at the company where Vern works. You can just watch TV the whole day instead of work. I need a job at that company. Must be beautiful, man. Must be beautiful. And if they're not watching TV, they're sitting on the toilet sleeping. So this is going to be a big second half for Samoa. Either they're going to get hammered and it's going to get embarrassing, or they're going to come back. But the Scots to kick off, so Samoa will get the ball first, so let's see what goes up. And you know what they say, whatever goes up must come down, huh? Nothing stays up forever. But I'm a little bit disappointed this morning in my Samoan friends. I expect a little bit more from them. Let's try to get that vote up to 100. That'd be great this morning if we get the vote up to 100. Looking forward to hearing from all of you. Here we go, kickoff. Oh, Vic hit the clock. That is kickoff. Scotland with the ball. Now the Samoans need to, put a little bit of that brute force out there and do something against these Scots. Scotland with the ball once again. The Scots are very good ball handling. I'm trying to jinx it, obviously. Jamie Dobby doing well for the Scots. Oh, big hit there, big hit. This is the thing. I think this is the last game of the Scottish tour. Am I correct? I think next week there's no more internationals other than what the Lions are doing, right? Super Vic and Vern, guys, how are you? Naked Wayne in the house. Wayne, I hope you got a sock on it, my friend. How are you doing, man, Wayne? Wayne, are you going to be joining us tomorrow for New Zealand against France? The All Blacks against Le Bleu? Penalty to the Samoans, much needed penalty. And obviously, you being in half an Aussie, you're going to be watching the Wallabies against the other half of your loyalty, the Lions. Big. That's just a running joke between me and Wayne. I call him an Aussie, he calls me a Brit. He's a New Zealander. I'm a Swiss with South African background. So, and of course you will be, of course. See, guys, if you see like Jan Ray and Vern Isdell, Naked Wayne, he's got a yellow icon behind his name. That means he's got a membership for more than 3 months already. Fort Marcus have a membership for 2 months. I'm looking forward to the British Lions. I'm looking forward to them getting hammered. Oh, another knock on by the Samoans. The Samoans is just not good, boys. And now it's a foot race, and the Scotsman is quicker than... Oh, the good defense there by the Samoan. Because if had the Scots scored here, I think it would have been, as we would say in South Africa, forbade is forbade. It would have been over, man. Come on, Samoa. Give us something to believe in this morning. Because at the moment, there's nothing to believe in. I did not see this game being this one lopsided. I'll be very honest. This is too lopsided for me. Scots, very strong this morning. You miss Wilkinson? Yeah, yes, I miss him like I miss going to the dentist for a root canal operation. Anton, my friend from Austria, is in the house. Servus, Anton. How are you doing this morning? Wie geht es dir dort? I think Anton is from... Yeah, I know he's from Austria. I'm not an idiot. My wife. I'm sorry. Where is he from in Austria? I think he is from Klagenfurt, if I'm correct. Are you from Klagenfurt? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Tirol. Vern says Tirol. Anton says Salzburg. Okay, he's from Salzburg. Okay. Beautiful place of the part of the world there. Very beautiful city, Salzburg. Come on, fucking hell, Samoa. Do something, man. You can't let these... Jeez, I'm going to listen to Lawrence for like a month now, telling me that Scotland's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And our Mary Queen of Scots will also be in the bloody house. They already flipping believe the Scots are going to become world champions. I don't know in what they're going to fucking become world champions, but it's not going to be rugby. And Vern's from the USA. Not quite. Try for the Scots. This is getting embarrassing at the moment. Another try for the Scots. Their 5th try of the game. Another 2 points on the board, so it's going to be 29. Ooh, Vern's not happy either. I'm not happy. And Anton says Austria could beat Samoa in rugby. Ooh. Not sure about that one. I'm not quite sure about that one, but it could get close. I'm telling you, not good. This is not good. So, whatever happens now, I can tell you now. Scotland back on the attack again. Pump it up for Samoa. Yeah, we need Samoa to do something. I mean, jeez. Wayne, Eddie, I'm born in Namibia. Okay. Scotland soon will. I knew it. I just freaking knew it. I knew the Scots would come out the bloody woodwork. Mary, I mentioned it about a few minutes ago. The Scottish, soon will number one in what? In sheep shagging and haggis eating, maybe, or not in rugby. Never, not in my lifetime will Scotland ever be world rugby number one. Never. Never. It ain't happening. If Scotland ever become world rugby number one, I'll put a bloody tattoo of Scotland on my chest. Before that happens, I'll start playing rugby again. Remember, Samoa has lost. Last tour was cancelled. They rusty. Yeah, but listen, yeah. Rusty is one thing. You're still in practice and shit like that. Come on. Does anybody believe in a comeback here or anything? Come on. Oh, the Scots' defense is phenomenal. Great tackle there from Andy Christie. Here we go. Well done. Nice. Up to the 22. This is a little bit better from Samoa. They've got to do something here. This has got to be a try. Well done. Okay, so it is Samoan ball. Remember, Samoa's last tour was cancelled. They're rusty. No, Rusty's not playing. There's no Rusties on the field. No, they could be, but they still got to play better. Let's be honest, they still got to play a lot better than this. But this young man that has come on, Nico Jones, yeah. Great start. I think it's his first test ever. Doesn't look very Samoan, but Samoa saving it for the World Cup. There's fucking 2 years to go until the World Cup. What are they saving in the next 2 years? If they save everything for 2 years, I can't believe that. No. Wayne. But this game he has been played in New Zealand, huh? Peter Ana Aya Su. So it's going to be a scrum for Samoa just inside the 22. So let's see what they can come up with. Let me just go back to the poll quickly. 76 people have voted already. Thanks a lot for all those votes. So what can Samoa do here? Come on. A try here. And these boys are very passionate. They could really, change the momentum of the game. There we go. Come on, Samoa. You can do this. Oh, that's a big unit, that number 21. They lose it again. Yes! Samoa going to score 5 unanswered tries. While they scored the first one, Samoa's on the board. There we go. We got a try for Samoa. Yes, boys. That's what we wanted, a try for Samoa. So, Benjamin, Patai, Nia. And the Samoans are doing their little shimmy shake there. Did they learn that from Steph Curry, or did Steph Curry learn it from the Samoans? So, a little bit better there from the Samoans. A lot better from the Samoans. The kick's not going to be easy. Who is taking the kick here? No. Jacob Umaga didn't make the kick, but yeah. That's number 1. 4 to come. Okay, all right. So let's see if you're right. Well, another 4 tries, give them 20 points. If they can get some conversions with it and the Scots don't score, could get interesting. But at the moment, I'm just happy the Samoans are on the board because you don't want to see anybody whitewashed. Unless it's the English. Here we go. So Samoa back on the attack. Looking a little bit more upbeat. Nice. Maul here. South Africa going to lose in what? You must be talking about the under-20s. Well, that could be possible, but I doubt it. I watched the game, New Zealand against France. I thought France were actually the better team by the juniors, but New Zealand were very clinical. And if you're talking about the Georgia game, then I know you're drunk because we're never losing to Georgia. Even some South Island team from New Zealand could beat Georgia. I was talking to Hamish about this North and South Island rivalry. He does live on the South Island there, between Dunedin and Christchurch. Is that, if I'm correct? In a little town, must be beautiful there, that part of the world. Let me just do the clock a little bit better. There we go. So 52 minutes in the book, almost 53, and it's 5-29 for the Scots. We're up to 78 votes. That's fantastic. Keep those votes coming. I'd like to get to 100. And if anybody has a cool idea for a different poll, just let us know. Oh, the Scots back on the attack. Come on, Samoa. Looking good for the Scots again. Nice tackle. Good tackle here. He's not releasing it, ref. Come on, ref. You got to give that whistle to this. That was forward as well. Ado was asking, well, what? Just quickly here, this could be a try here for the Scots. Another try from the Scots. Beautiful try from the Scots there. New Zealand versus Zimbabwe today. That's from Yanra. Yes, it is. Is that cricket again, Yanra? Yep. Carl Rowe with a beautiful try. Ado asks, who is the best Pacific Island rugby nation? Now that is a poll I could do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this poll. We've got 80 in there, and I'll ask that quickly. There we go. Just give me a second. I've got to set it up. Let me see. Maybe I can copy that I don't have to type it all out. Add on a new poll. There you go. There you go. Wow, couldn't I get that? Let me try again. There you go. Who is the... I just got to write it better. Best Pacific Island Rugby Nation. Question mark. All right. So obviously we got Samoa. We got Fiji. And what we got? Tonga. Who else we got? Fiji, Samoa, Tonga. I got to have a look at the World Rugby rankings quickly. I'll try to get the fourth one new. So, World Rugby rankings. World Rugby rankings. I'm going to get it there. More rankings. No, explain rankings. Show full table. There we go. So we do have Fiji, Samoa, Tonga. What's the fourth one I could put in there? That's it. We'll go with that. There you go. So that's that poll. Nah, not going to put New Zealand in there, man. Not going to put New Zealand in there. That is so easy to answer. Yeah. No, we're not putting New Zealand in there. I'm not putting New Zealand in there. I'm just taking those three. Put New Zealand in, that's too easy. I want to know out of those three. You guys tell me who's the best out of those three. Because Australia is also in the Pacific. It's also an island, even though it's a continent. So, let's see what we come up with there. Fiji, Tonga. High Life, you better be in that boxing tomorrow. I am counting on you being in the boxing tomorrow. How are things going, High Life? There was no WNBA this morning in the morning show. I know you were upset. Did you see Damian Lillard has gone back to the Portland Trailblazers, huh? Les is in the house. Morning, Vic. I hope you are well. My brother, man. Smash the like button. Show some love for Vic. There you go. Thanks a lot, Les. How are you doing? Les, are you going to join us for the Boca tomorrow, man? We need to catch up offline again. I need to know what's going on, man. How are you? How are you? All Pacific teams are garbage, except for, but Samoa are way better. I don't know, Fiji did a lot better last week. You know, they might not have the highest quality of rugby in the world, but I watch them because of the passion, of the enthusiasm, and the way they play the game. I can tell you now, a lot of other nations, if they had the same amount of passion and enthusiasm as the Samoans, the Fijians, and the Tongans, they could do a lot better in rugby as well. Yeah, Andre, you can't say that, man. Samoa is such a small little island. It's got less people living in Samoa than in Pretoria, man. There you go. How much do you guys pay in New Zealand for the pay-per-view? Oh, somebody injured badly there. Doesn't look good for him. That's Mr. Burke, fly half. Oh, if they could play like they play. But you see, that's the thing. With sevens, you only need 7 players. That's the thing. That's why sevens is actually a good rugby format for smaller nations. You see it with Spain doing really well. You start off in sevens, you build up a reputation, and then through the sevens you can move up into the bigger leagues eventually. But it's easier. It is easier for. Oh no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Come on, ref. There's no yellow card there. There's nothing there. Would be better if Samoa would wake up. You know, wouldn't it be better? I mean, look, wouldn't it be better if Samoa, Fiji, and Tonga made one rugby team together? New Zealand taking the tri-series for sure. Which tri-series? Okay, all right. We will find out later today, me and Vern, what this is going to set us back. There you go. So another scrum coming up here. I'm just playing with the time a little bit. There you go. So it is a timeout. What is the ref going to look at here? Kind of like the West Indies in cricket, yes. They don't play Antigua for itself or whatever. Yes, yes, that is exactly that's what they're going to be doing soon against the British. That's what they need to make it a combined team. I think that'd be great for World Rugby. I think they'd actually be quite strong. It might even keep some of the boys that are normally, a lot of the island boys all of a sudden start playing for Australia or New Zealand, or go play for Ireland or Scotland or Wales. I will. So, come on. Put a little bit of respect in this. Let me just see the voting. Up to 8. Fiji on top there. Looks good for Fiji. I mean, I would have gone with Fiji as well. I must say, I haven't seen Tonga play for a while. I saw Fiji last week, so they looked impressive. So here we go. Here we go. Samoa really close to the try line now. Tonga lost to the USA. Okay. So a penalty here to Samoa. They're going to kick a ball out. Going to be a line out on the 5-meter line. Can they get something out of it? It has been an excellent crowd. What a crowd out there in the stadium. Vernie's at a Trump supporters rally. Yeah, most probably. He's trying to make the world great again. Yeah, it is. So we're just waiting and waiting. Can the Samoans get that second try? It'll make the scoreboard look a little bit. Yes, try Samoa. What an excellent solo try there from Duncan Paiua. Scotland, powerhouse of Six Nations rugby. Not quite. I don't think if Scotland played the Super Rugby teams out of New Zealand, I don't think Scotland beat any of them. But that's just my personal choice here, of course. There must be a lot of Tongans in here this morning, because that Tongan thing is going up. So if you're from Tonga or from Samoa or from Fiji, just give us a shout out. That'd be great. So Umaga trying to make the kick here. And this one looks good. So yeah, plenty of time, 15 minutes to go, 12-34. Nah, they won't. They're not going to win the game. I don't think they'll win the game anymore. But I do like the enthusiasm, you know. I do like the enthusiasm of not giving up. People have got to enjoy that. Good kick here. Scots, will they take a quick line out? No, they won't. So substitutes for Samoa have made a big difference, yes. So there you go. So line out here for the Scots, what they're going to do. 21 people have voted already, and we have 29% Samoa, 38% Fiji, and 33% Tonga. Yes, we are, Les. Les, we're going to do the final tomorrow. Let me see if I can. Do I have that? There you go. Well, check out our DEFCON Rugby show at 5 o'clock Central European time this afternoon. And then you'll get all the information. We are doing every rugby game tomorrow. We're doing New Zealand against France. We are doing the Wallabies against the Lions. South Africa against Georgia. And then after that, we are going to be doing the Under-20 World Cup final between South Africa and New Zealand. And after that, boxing. Alexander Usyk against Daniel Dubois. The Under-20 final is going to be epic. I expect that to be a great rugby game. Oh, we got a time stoppage here for the ref will stop the time. No, not stopping the time yet. But that gives me a chance to up my time again. There you go. But Orlando Pirates drew against Las Palmas. Janre comes up with stuff. A lot of young kids, a lot of young Samoans out there cheering on their nation, as they should. Now the ref decides to stop the clock. It is at Eden Park, this game. Okay. Isn't this the same place that the French play tomorrow? Okay, so High Life is definitely into our, how do you say, into combat sport. Poirier, okay. Nah, not doing England against USA. I'm definitely not doing that one. Because that'll cut into the boxing. Blue Stadium. Ah, okay. So, clock back on again. So, here we go. Samoa to put the ball in. Let's get another try, Samoa. Just, make it interesting. That's why you have a broken forearm. As long as you're only fighting in the ring and not fighting on the streets, everything's cool, man. Penalty here to Samoa. Not collapsing, the front row collapsing. So, nice kick here. Get some nice distance on it, and then it should be a good throw in for Samoa and give them a chance to put some more points on the board. Not a bad kick at all. Nothing takes precedence over the boxing. Okay. Yeah, you see, there you go. Everybody. The one will want to tune in for the rugby. The others will tune in for boxing. I can't wait for the NFL season to start. All starts on the weekend of the 4th of September. The opening game of the season is going to be the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. Live on this channel. And about a day or two before, we're going to have an epic NFL update show as the winner gets Parker. But is Parker not the third best fighter? You think Parker's better than Dubois and Usyk? Give me your information on that. Check out Vern's boxing update show there. A little bit of a preview into the Usyk against Dubois fight. So, what can Samoa do here? 10 minutes to go. Rugby, cricket and English premiership for Les. There you go. Fantastic. Nice line out. Well taken. The big boy, number 21. He's been playing really well. Nice. Up to the 5 meter line. Looking good for Samoa. They're using the battering rams. Try to get the meters here. Oh. Oh, my ear just popped. Mandatory next challenge is Parker. Okay. Penalty to the Scots. What a pity there from the Samoans. Just ran into each other. High Life, how would you rank the top 5 in the world in the heavyweight now? You know, obviously you've got Usyk, Dubois, Parker. Do you still rank Tyson Fury? You got AJ. Who else is there? Deontay Wilder. I'm not, you know, I'm not that. I think Wilder's done. I think Parker, AJ. Okay, all right. Just too many belts in rugby. In boxing. 100 belts, 100 federations. Too complicated for me sometimes. There should be a unifying fight. One belt, all other belts get scrapped. That's it. Can't have like 10 world champions. Marnus, I do that every morning on the morning show, on the daily sports update show. I do. We try. We got to keep stuff in our daily sports update show. You know, rugby's a little bit special, but yes, in the morning show, Vern will update you on all the cricket tomorrow. Don't worry, because tomorrow Vern's doing the morning show. The paper totter's back. Don't worry. Hey guys, keep on. Listen here. This weekend could be a nice weekend for me and Vern, because we could hit 1 million views this weekend. It looks very good that we can hit 1 million views. That'd be a big, milestone for our channel. 1 million views. We are very proud of that. I know other people get that 1 million views a lot quicker, but we got 1 million views. That's not bad. Not 1 million subscribers, 1 million views. Damn, it still hurts me here. With those bloody wasps stung me here. Line out here for the Scots. 7.5 minutes to go. Nice line out here from Scotland. Well, good ball handling skills. I thought they lost it. Yeah, that's for a lot of people that's not a milestone, but for us it is. We never thought we'd get this far. Here we go. Oh, nice little kick over the top. Natasha, the supporter of the club world champions Chelsea. Natasha, how you doing? How you rating Chelsea's off season this year? You know, the transfers. How you rating Chelsea's transfers? Going to be doing a big transfer update show. I don't know if it's going to do it next week or the week after. Don't want to do it too early because there's still a lot of transfers to come in. But let's have a look. So what is happening here? Giving the Samoan a nice talking to you. So TMO is looking at something once again. Was it a head-to-head? No, 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 no. Unified champion. Yeah, I think Chelsea make the top 4. I think they'll be 4th this year. I even think they could challenge for 3rd or 2nd. I think it's between Arsenal, still Arsenal, City and Liverpool, but I have Chelsea as the 4th strongest team. And then I think from 5th to about 10th, I think everybody can be it. I'm done. I hope my team, United, is in there. Might get relegated. No, I don't think so. No. We're 2 good signings now. I think a good off-season with Amarin is what we needed. I mean, he only came in late December. We will not have European football. I can see United being in the top 10 next year. I'm hoping for top 6, but I think top 10 is possible. Top 10 is, I think top 10 is guaranteed. It might be 10, 9 or 8 or 7, but I'm hoping for top 6. We will see. Like I said to, who was that beforehand? To Marnus. Chelsea to win the Premier League. All right, I'm going to write that down, Jan. Don't come back in 3 weeks and say something else. Like I was saying to Marnus, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. You know what they have in common with Man United? They all have 0 points at the beginning of the season. They're all in the same amount of points. So, yeah, that's the way the season starts. We do play Arsenal in the first game at home. United will get 3rd. Watch this space. I love it. You know, that's the good thing about preseason. Everybody starts on 0 points. Man, listen here, at the moment, Leeds could win the title because they have the same amount of points as Liverpool. Before the first game starts, everybody's on the same amount of points. And then you have the first weekend. And then it starts moving away, and then you know what's happening. And I'm glad actually we have Arsenal in the first game of the season. So we got to show what we can do from the beginning. And if you want to play Arsenal, play them at the beginning of the season, not when they're up and running. But we'll see. Just watch there you go. Watch the end of this game. 4 minutes to go. Scotland definitely deserve their win. Very dominant. Must probably get another try here. Looks like a good maul here. Can Scotland go over again? Try for Scotland. Oh, I said that, you see on the morning show, I said, if you FIFA or UEFA, that was most probably the worst advertisement for women's football I have ever seen. That was just horrifically fucking shit. I mean, what is it? One team missed 5 penalties and the other 6, something like that. And the penalties that they took. I mean, come on. I bet my dad's about almost 80 years old. I think he could have made a better bloody penalty than this woman last night. My nephew's 9 years old or 10 years old. How old is he? 11 now. Turning 11. He could shoot a better penalty than that. Those penalties from those women last night, Sweden against England, were not an advertisement for football. Stuff like that hurts women's football. Premier League, the season that never ends. There you go. Another 2 points to the score. So they're going to move to 41. It looks like that guy's got a Scottish girlfriend that's Samoan. So, I mean, she's going to be happy. But you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So, don't go there, Janre. You're a young man. Don't go there with this equal pay shit. That's a battle you cannot win. Eddie going Premier League top 5. Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United. Where can I sign up for that one, Eddie? I'd sign up for that one straight away. 2 minutes to go. Samoa trying to do something here. Yeah, we'll have a lot of polls in the football. We are doing, on the opening weekend, we'll do Liverpool against Bournemouth, the opening game of the season, and then we'll do Man United Arsenal on the Sunday. Besaidenote in the lead of the Open. Well done. URC starting. Don't forget, we are doing the Curry Cup. We'll be doing a lot of the Curry Cup games here on the channel. Equal pay. There you go. High Life's falling off his chair. Look, I'm all for equal pay. Pay them more if they play better. Pay them more. I say pay them all. It's like the WNBA wants equal pay to the NBA. You bring in the same TV revenue, you bring in the same amount of people in the crowd, your league earns the same amount of money, then you should be earning the same amount of money. 100%. I agree with that. And if women's football has the same amount of viewerships and everything, and then rates in the same amount of money as men's football, pay them the same. If you're giving men 10% of the revenue, you should be giving women 10% of their revenue. But you can't pay, I mean, that's like, I'm going to give you a good example here quickly. I'll give you an example on this one, all right? You're not paying the chef at McDonald's that's flipping fucking burgers and just putting them in little, wrapping it in paper and giving it out to people. You're not paying him the same as you're paying a chef at a 5-star Michelin restaurant. It's just not the same. They're both chefs, but they're not the same. She kicked the ball to space. That ball still hasn't come down. That ball is still traveling. It's past Mars and on its way to Jupiter. It is true. Yes, it's nice breaks in between, and we like that. That's why the NFL, everybody, if you're an NFL fan like me and like High Life, you are so nervous already. You can't wait for the bloody season to start. But I'll be honest with you, High Life, I don't enjoy preseason games. I just, opening weekend, you and me are going to be on this channel together. I'm going to invite High Life. I'm going to have that all set up by then. High Life, you're going to come on with the camera. We're going to have a little bit of an interview with you. Are you okay with that? I'll send you the link for that first rugby, for that first NFL game. Cowboys against the Eagles, and we can have a nice chat. Richest league in the world, NFL. So it's over, it's done. The Samoans lose 41-12 to the Scottish. Scottish moving up in the world rankings will move up to number 6. There you go. So they've beaten Mono Samoa. Yeah, let's be honest. Scotland deserved this one. Not the greatest game from Samoa. Well done to the Scots. Better upgrade webcam. You can do it from your phone as well, man. Don't worry, High Life. Don't worry. But we're going to have a lot of fun with that one. We'll have a lot of fun. I want to get Yanre on the channel once. I need a face to this negativity. But guys, listen here. It is 11:24. Only 3 weeks preseason. That's good, man. Listen, I'm going to stop the stream because there's a lot still to do. If you guys have any time, join me at 5 o'clock Central European time. Vern will be here as well for the DEFCON Rugby Show. We'll update you on everything, on this game, on everything that's coming up on the weekend. But thanks for everybody that was in this morning. Just quickly go to the poll. Fiji won that poll, so I'm going to end that poll quickly. Scotland are the next World Cup champions. Are you smoking the same stuff that Lawrence is smoking? Yeah? Guys, have a wonderful morning. Enjoy yourselves. See you guys all later. It was fantastic having you around, and